the sea away. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. See it now. When sorrows start like storm, we're dashing over my way. Again the Lord, what a God nice in mercy, and in just roll over. Come on now, then forward till this Jehovah, for the billows dash and spread. With a concrete tread, we will push ahead, and we will hold the sea away. And what he do now? He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. All of the sea away. Problem coming rolling. Problem coming rolling. Mountain coming rolling. Problem coming. Whoa! He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. Problem coming rolling. Problem. Listen. And when I reach the sea for needed grace, I pray. I know the Lord. Any better do the God. He will roll the sea away. Then forward still this Jehovah's will. Though the billows dash and spread, with a concrete tread we will push ahead and roll the sea away. Look here now, man. Sickness come, he will roll away. He come, sickness he roll the sea away. He roll the sickness roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. Roll all the sickness away. All of the bill them repair. Roll the sea away. Roll the sea away. Roll the sea away. Roll the roll the sea away. Roll the sea away. Roll the sea away. Roll the then forward still this Jehovah's will. Blow the billows dash and spread. With a concrete tread we will push ahead and we hold the sea. One more time. Then forward still this Jehovah's will. Blow the billows dash and spread. With a concrete tread we will push ahead and hold. One more time. Lord, he roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. Roll the sea away. Problem come, he roll it out. Sickness come, he roll it out. All the pandemic roll it out. All the problem come, he roll. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Somebody else say, Jordan roll. Jordan roll. Oh yeah. And do thy work thyself. He say roll. Jordan roll. Jordan roll. To heaven when people hear Jordan roll. Take it up. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. All of the problem roll up. All of the sickness roll up. All of the bill them roll up. Everything problem. Yeah. He rolled. Hallelujah. Glory. Thank you, Jesus. Whatever you face this week, forward still. Whatever mountains come in your way, forward still. Yeah. Whatever, even if you buck your toe, forward still. Disappointment come, forward still. Woo. And if another pastor fall, forward still. After the pastor we are follow. We obey with pastor, but we are follow Jesus. Forward still. Woo. Young people, walk holy. Walk holy. Make the right decisions. Walk right. Walk holy. Ramandosia. Rakandarabasiondarabosa. Walk holy. Forward still. It's Jehovah's will. Though the billows dash and sway with a concrete strength, we will push. Let the church be the church, and he will roll. Yes, he will roll. No matter what you face, he will roll. Even if you fall, get up and he will. Oh yes, and he will roll the sea away. Hallelujah.
Heat life, he life, he life.
Yes, comrades! Youth and youth! Undecided voters! PNP coming again! So tell your neighbor, tell your friend! Green man I ride with like mule, and I take the nation for fall! But we have a new name for him! What the name? Him name Eli! Bangarang! Oh, we tired of the labor pay! The driver across the bus and the country going down the drain! Yes, we tired of the labor pay! Poverty of us we shut and we going insane! Why? Eli! At the new name for the bus driver! Eli! That's how you hear from every corner! Eli! His name a ring throughout Jamaica! Eli! On a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, 2 times on a Sunday. Eli. Hear this. Eli tell we say him a go build up the country, put money in our pocket and end poverty. Promise the farmer them a go drive SUV. No him touch the bus, him a blame PNP, but Eli is a rookie driver. Him cannot run Jamaica. Him fi go sit down back in the harbour. Him too lion out of order. Oh, we tired of the labor pay. The driver across the bus and the country going down the drain. Yes, we tired of the labor pay. The poverty of us we shut and we going insane. Eli! At the new name for the bus driver. Eli! That's how you hear from every corner. Eli! His name a ring throughout Jamaica. Eli make big promise to teach a nurse and police. Promise to give them big salary increase. Promise jobs, more jobs and good economy. But no him crash the bus, him a blame PNP. But Eli is a rookie driver. Him cannot run Jamaica. Him fi go sit down back in the harbour. Him too lion out of order. Wanna remember this? Eli from a party new on the scene. Swear say him done with the Harrison and the green.
I'll never go back to that.
Him tell the country, now him greener than green with no credibility. Eli, at the new name for the bus driver. Eli, that's how you hear on every corner. Eli, him name a ring throughout Jamaica. Eli, Eli is a rookie driver. Eli, him cannot run Jamaica. Eli, him they go sit down back in the harbor. Eli, him to lion out of order. On a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, 2 times on a Sunday, 1 o'clock.
For I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan road. Get something on with it. 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 Grab a rock 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 on with it. Come now, wave your hand. Wave your hand. Wave your hand if you love the Lord. Wave your hand. Wave your, yes, wave your hand if you love the Lord. And me say roll, Jordan roll, roll. Praise him like you just don't care. Just praise the God because you know what he has done for you. Just give him praise. Rock and praise him. Dance and praise him. Wave your hand and praise him. For I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan. My God, David was one of the greatest musicians. And I hear this musician playing. Give God glory, musician. Tell them, play a little David. Play a little David. Play me David. Play a little David. Yes, play me David. Play a little David. Yes, play me David. Play a little David. Me say roll, Jordan. Me say roll, Jordan, roll. My God, Church of God this evening. God is good. Yes, God is good. God, for I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan. Come now, me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me a go walk right in there. 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 A river Jordan a roll. 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 Roll river Jordan. Roll river Jordan. Roll river Jordan. Roll river Jordan. Roll bank to bank. Roll bank to bank. Roll bank to bank. Roll bank to bank. Let the deaf man hear. And the dumb man talk. And the blind eye see. And the crippled man walk. Roll back to bank. Roll back to bank. Roll back to bank. Roll back to bank. A river Jordan a roll. A river Jordan a roll. A river Jordan a roll. A river Jordan. I feel like praising. I feel it when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want rock and praise it, boy. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Boy, river Jordan a roll. People make you roll, make you roll. Boy, a blessing make you roll. Yes, a blessing make you roll. Boy, are your blessing make you roll. Yes, are your blessing make you roll. For I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan rolls. Somebody shout and praise to God.
Alright. Partner draw. Partner draw. Andre. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. In the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. In the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the parliament. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot. Set a rat trap in a FLA. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap in the school. The one them where teeth to pick in them money. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the judiciary. The one them where take money out of the table. Set a rat trap in the lawyer them. Set a rat trap. Take the people money and take them land title. And them not get no title. Hello? Set a rat trap. Partner draw. Partner draw. Andre. Hello? Hello? Me say me set a rat trap in the church. For the one them we are thief the offering. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. We must catch them. Set a rat trap in the tax office. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Me say me set a rat trap. Andre. Oh my God. We are suffering in Jamaica with the corruption. Jesus Christ, you can't get them. Set a rat trap down on the wharf. Set a rat trap for the, what they call them? Set a rat trap down on the wharf, man. Yes? And set a rat trap in the airport. Hello? Hello, you know, say I'll hear Jamaica bankrupt, but we don't know where the money go. Set a rat trap, set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the entertainment. Hello? Set a rat trap in the entertainment. Set a rat trap. I'm saying set a rat trap. For those who are do contract killing. We must catch them in America, in England, and in Canada. Set a rat trap to the one them with Jamaica. To the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Hello? Set a rat trap. We must catch them. Tear off the cover and expose them. Set a rat trap. Alright, sir. Set a rat trap. Must catch them.
Ball out! Whoa! Yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody. Man or woman.
Thank you, Lord. There is a race that I must run, and the victory to be won. Anybody can identify with me this evening. So give me power, Lord, every hour. Say it with me, keep me through.
Ball out! Whoa! Yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. shift the parliament, shift the election, shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
Good night, good night, good night. Good night, Jamaica. Good night to the globe. I know a lot of people are wondering, where was teacher today? Teacher had some business that he had to attend to. I'll tell you all about it soon, Jamaica. At the appropriate time, I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you about it soon. But I can tell you, Jamaica, on soon no. On soon no. So I was a bit busy today. Jamaica, but I am back. I am back. And Natalie, what are we doing in St. Mary? Come on. St. Mary. If it was a case that you say I was in Portland, but St. Mary, Natalie. Students, equally, remember to support the kitchen. Remember to support the kitchen. Tomorrow there's oxtail. Tomorrow. Oh, why would I be sent? Hey, Natalie and woman never did I connect the dot. Sandra, you hear how you mix up say St. Mary Heart? Let us leave that until the latter part of the show, Jamaica. So tomorrow you can get your oxtail. There's going to be curry fish. There's going to be the chili fire roast chicken. Right? Gungo rice and peas. Pandikana soup. Cow skin with chicken foot. All of those things will be on the menu tomorrow. So I'm asking you all students, buy a lunch tomorrow. Buy a lunch tomorrow. Stop up here. Say me have delivery. Students, remember say me not cook rare, you know. Me not cook rare. But when I cook meaningfully and I cook with love. All right? So, let me know tomorrow, students. Send me a WhatsApp for those who want to get lunch, purchase lunch. Remember that there is delivery or you can come and pick up. All right? What a thing happening in Spanish Town today. Anything for the vegans? Vegetarian options will start by February. Vegetarian options will start by February. Can we show Jamaica what happened today in Babs's constituency? Can we show what happened in Babs's constituency?
The police say they went to the community to apprehend a man they identified as Ronnie Hope. Things got ugly as they were about to leave with him. We were told that residents began hurling stones and other implements at the lawmen. It was at that time the man they came for escaped. Their service vehicles were also damaged.
4 service vehicle tires were slashed.
The police say, upon realizing that the situation had escalated, they took non-lethal action to prevent any loss of life or to prevent further damage to their service vehicles.
Citizens then blocked several roadways. They lit fires to debris along some of the roads leading to LSPN. The police, with the help of members from the Jamaica Fire Brigade, managed to clear the roadways.
A resident, however, claimed she was roughed up by the police officers who entered her house asking several questions. She is also accusing the officers of physical abuse.
One of them box me and I drop and I lick up my back, and then 2 of them come over me and I hold me by my marina and I draw me out. So I hold on to another 2 of them foot because them a draw me, so I hold on to another 2, and that's when the next one come and thump me in my head side. Then them lift me up and show me out and literally throw me and I land right at the door and I lick up. And me and one of them out there start wrestle because them push me and kick me out the door and say stay out there. So
the police are now asking the following men to present themselves for questioning: Ronnie Hope or Ron, Tajrin Balfour, Glenn White or Bally, Kevin White or Twin, Shamar Demar or Boise, a man known only as Ranger or Prezi. Kirk Wright, TVJ News.
Jamaica? What I'm about to say the very fact that the police in this time, they are one, murdering citizens. Do you wrong the citizens to have done what they did to the police? Because potentially, when them catch Rajay on him way, you that you say Rajay was murdered. Or on the news, you would have heard that Rajay was in a shootout with the police, and as such, he's dead. People are going to say the citizens are wrong. Fair enough, they are wrong. But with what you have seen over the past month in this country, people are saying they should have let the police do their job. Fair enough. Fair enough, Jamaica. But I don't think we're going to get the underlying issue. They failed Jamaica to say I'm not backing the criminal. I'm not backing the criminal, you know. I don't back criminals, Jamaica. But my argument is simply this. The way in which policing is being done in this country, it is hardball. And rather than, you hear what Mr. McGregor say? Him tell the man them for come in, come talk to him. And he got crime down in Central Kingston Division. And I'm not justifying the wrong. But my point is, the way in which policing is done in this country needs to be visited. And we cannot always use hardball situation and hardball tactics to get the work done. Somebody said, wait till them reach on my door. Well, I always lock up in the one room, so them have to come in at the one room, Palmy, Jamaica. But I'm going to say it again. On the run, yes, for sleep, the state tires, because it is the country's resources on a mash up today, you know. But then where they are, you know, unruly them be. Unruly set of people there. A Babsy people them, you know. Babsy people them. And a Babsy people them. Jamaica is fear people them. It's Stars Pen Jamaica. And you have not heard a statement from the member of parliament? Nobody, you hear a statement from the member of parliament? Anybody hear a statement from Babsy? Anybody hear a statement from Babsy? No, you're not going to hear that statement. Not going to hear that statement. Majority of who were to be carried in Jamaica? Babsy, you know them? I'm going to ask the question again. The men that the police want to carry in Babsy, you know them?
All right. Partner draw. Partner draw.
Somebody say, Andre, she's at a netball match at the stadium. She have no time for her constituency. No time. Somebody say, Andre, she's at a netball match. But remember, you know, you have had people who come out and say that. You remember years ago when them UFA vehicle she was in? Who remember years ago? Whose vehicle the member of parliament was alleged to be in?
All right. Partner draw.
Minister of Dance. Minister of Dance. No word that your constituents was in pandemonium this morning. And no efforts were made to go over there to calm them down. But am I surprised? I am not. I am not Jamaica. I'm not surprised by her actions. Not surprised at all. By her actions. Not surprised at all. But. Jamaica, I'm going somewhere tonight, but I have several things. Babsy. Who is thick man, Babsy Grange? Babsy. Who is curry goat boss? People are wonder what me I talk about. Babsy. Thick man and curry goat boss. Tell me about them now. Babsy, do you know thick man and curry goat boss? Babsy, who is Placker's son? Me I got some territory right now, Who is thick man, curry goat boss and Placker's son?
All right.
Wanna call up the people them now, man. I ask them. Big up to everybody wearing at the prison where watch me right now. Big up all of them who watch me right now. But I want to ask you, Mama B, Minister of Morality, Placker's son, who him be, Babsy? Curry goat boss, Babsy. You know about curry goat boss? You know who me talk name? Curry goat boss. So all we are going today, Courtney. Them people they would know and understand, Hi. Me I call them name and me I ask Babsy. Me I ask you. Tell Jamaica tonight. Tell Jamaica tonight, Babsy. Hi. Thick man curry goat boss and Placker's son. Do the match, Jamaica. Do the maths and see where I'm getting at and ask yourself tonight. But Jamaica, this government has a way of blaming everybody except themselves. This government has a way of blaming everyone else except themselves. What do I mean by that? Here we were in the parliament yesterday when the Prime Minister, after 9 years, telling me and you and the public that the reason for the situation of the bad roads in Jamaica is because of climate change. No, I mean, I think you hear me say, The reason Holness said Jamaica, he said in the parliament last evening, the reason for the bad roads in the country, remember him say PNP first, now him say it's climate change. Listen to the exchange with the two of them in the parliament. Listen to the exchange. Marky G fixing business, Listen to the exchange in the parliament yesterday.
All across Jamaica, the complaints are the same. Driving and walking on the roads require the same amount of energy as navigating an obstacle course. Prime Minister Andrew Holness reiterated that heavy rains in late 2024 contributed to the problem.
Old and aging infrastructure that was not properly maintained over the last 30 years of underinvestment and worsening, and then, Mr. Speaker, the worsening effects of climate change, destroying that infrastructure.
To blame the appalling state of the road network in Jamaica today on climate change is just totally disingenuous. The reality is that there has been an absence of any proper road maintenance policy for years. And you have been in office for 9 years, so you have superintended 9 years of neglect over the maintenance of Jamaica's road network, for which the people are holding you accountable now.
Opposition leader Mark Golding threw punches at the JLP administration for abandoning policies such as a road maintenance fund. But for Mr. Holness, a road maintenance fund, for example, comes with administrative expenses. Plus,
the funds generated from this special tax was never enough in the first place. In other words, even with the existence of a road maintenance fund, Jamaica's road in 2015, 2014, 2013, and 2011 were in no better condition than they were today. The same protests that existed about bad roads existed then that existed now. The truth is, Mr. Speaker, that the road maintenance fund had no impact.
Despite the growth in fiscal space, which is a result of the reforms and the successful execution of the IMF program under the Portia-Simpson-Miller administration, which has yielded a great legacy to this country. You have not used those resources on the road network. You have used it on a proliferation of other things. And to say that climate change is responsible for all of the potholes in the country is absolute nonsense. And the people don't believe it, and they don't accept it, and you're going to pay the consequences of it politically in the months to come.
a general election is expected this year. So, what's the fix? The Prime Minister reminded the country that a road patching program is on the way.
This phase is expected to continue until the end of March 2025. Currently, the mitigation program is 55% complete, and I am confident that we will meet our targets within the planned time frame, providing much-needed relief to our citizens.
14 Grade 1 contractors have been mobilized. Still, there are concerns.
There are concerns that have been raised regarding the patching, that the contractors patch a piece, and then there's a little pothole beside it. They leave that little pothole and they've gone to another piece. We have interrogated that. Of course, the claim is that they are being economical. They don't want to focus on the small potholes. They want to focus on the big ones because that makes the driving surface easier. But we have said to them, look, patch the road properly. A small pothole left will become a big one. So just patch it now.
Mr. Holness reiterated that under the Spark program, more extensive road repairs will be done to include drainage.
The target is that we will probably have between 600 and 660 roads that will be improved island-wide under the Spark program. That, Mr. Speaker, will have a massive impact.
Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.
You know, I don't understand this cockroach. The man said the roads now are not as bad as the roads of 2012, 2013, 14, 15.
What can go so?
And that him saying a Courtney. He said also the abandonment of the road maintenance fund. He must say the road maintenance fund had no impact, you know. He must say the road maintenance fund did not do anything to maintain the roads. So therefore he abolished it. I want to show you some road, Jamaica. Producer, remember the last video I sent today in the production team? The one, show them the road. Lord Jesus, how the taxi man them. Show them the producer. I have never seen this in my life, Jamaica. Look at this road and tell me now.
Taxi operators teaming up to remove a vehicle stuck in one of the potholes along Spanish Town Road in the vicinity of the Denhamtown police station Tuesday.
We are feeling it in a ticket, we are feeling it in a tire, we are feeling it in a front end.
The taxi operators who ply routes from downtown to Washington Boulevard say they're at the mercy of the poor roads. The result? Hours wasted in bumper-to-bumper traffic as motorists carefully navigate what's left of the main road. They withdrew their services to protest the condition.
Just yesterday, police and examiners out there taking off plates because them say your vehicle not fit for the road. But if you see the condition of the road not fit for your vehicle.
It's every motorist for themselves at the intersection of Spanish Town Road, Industrial Terrace and Albert Street as they swerve from potholes to manholes and even cars. Now the busy intersection is not only the home of the Kingston West Police Headquarters, but it links several schools, business places and communities.
When you go half a tree, you never see half a tree stay like this, you know. What? Is it because we're there beside Tivoli Garden? Look at this. We have Edward Seaga, we have Demanton, we have Tivoli High School, we have a police station, we have other primary schools. You get what I say? This is a major thoroughfare for persons going to the KPH hospital.
TVJ News has been reliably informed that the issue has been impacting the Denhamtown police station also. A police source told us that flushing the toilets can result in significant disruption. We received this video from a police source. Sewage flowing from a manhole at the station's Albert Street entrance. Beverly, who lives in Denhamtown, explains the unbearable stench.
The water back up in their yard. So by the time I feel my yard gonna float over, I cannot manage it.
Business operator Chantal says she and her business are stifling.
We're supposed to operate some whole jerk thing and all of that. I can't do that because of the whole thing with the sewage water.
She explained that there have been attempts from the National Water Commission to fix the issue, but it requires a permanent solution. The residents, business operators and the taxi operators are all calling on the authorities to address the issue.
We don't have proper road in the country for drive on. You drive go New Kingston the road bad. You drive go Harvard Tree the road bad. We don't know which road you drive on and it don't bad. These are the promise of a drive on the road, but sister the road them want to fix.
Jamila Maitland, TVJ News.
Ball out, Jamaica! Ball out! No, Jamaica! No, ball out! No.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody. Man or woman.
Jamaica, I want to ask you critically tonight. The Prime Minister said climate change is the cause for the bad roads in this country. The Prime Minister is equally saying to you tonight that the sewer and the sewage, the cesspool water, the stagnant water that you are seeing on the roads and the major thoroughfares is because of what? Climate change. Ball of Jamaica. Now Jamaica, the Prime Minister is telling you tonight that climate change.
What can go so?
Jamaica, this is in a Labour right constituency. The Member of Parliament is the Minister of Local Government and Community Development. And the Prime Minister is going to say because of climate change. So, sewage water. Sewage water. Yeah, what the Denham police said? If them flush the toilet at the police station, can you imagine the experience the police and the people who are at Denham Town police station, the prisoners are faced with that whole heap of shit water, Jamaica.
Help. We key out of the ladder.
We need your divine intervention.
So tonight, Jamaica, tonight, and I am saying, if that video wasn't shown, Matthew Samuda wouldn't go there this morning talking about work had started on the road, you know. If Jamaica, that situation led to this morning Matthew Samuda going there to say that him going to fix it, or they have commenced work to fixing it. It had to reach there, Jamaica. It had to reach there, Jamaica. Ask yourself tonight, isn't this unacceptable? Isn't this heights of unacceptable governance where a government is telling you that climate change is the cause for the poor maintenance of the roads? Mind you, the roads have not been fixed. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. And now we're in 2025. Almost 10 years, the roads have not been fixed, and your Prime Minister is going to tell you. Thank God for the taxi drivers. Thank God for the taxi drivers. And Mark Golding, that is how you must deal with him in the parliament. You must, you know, go on like you miss a goody two shoe with him, Marky Golding. You must take him on and deal with him.
Yes, Marky.
And you are going to tell the country that because of climate change, you are responsible for the roads. It is your government who is responsible for the roads, and no other government across the world. You can't see them level of incompetence and these levels of neglect and negligence. Bad road government, Bantu government, wayward government, reactive government. Where is them PR de facto Ali Button? I don't hear nobody coming to say it is Jamaica, it is really bad. So here is the inconsistencies and the lies. A few weeks ago, he said it's the PNP that caused the roads to be the state that they're in. Now we move from the PNP to go say him because that never resonate with the people. In come now because say climate change. But Jamaica, here are the facts. If the roads were being maintained on average, if those potholes were being patched consistently and roads were being fixed consistently, not in every 5 or 10 years, even if little rain fall Jamaica, the roads wouldn't be this bad. What you are seeing, Prime Minister, is not 1 year of neglect of roads. This is almost a decade. Almost 10 years of neglect, Prime Minister, of no roads fixed adequately. So when you're going to come and talk the gibberish and nonsense, you know what? You can go buy some whites for me. You can go
ball out. Whoa, yo. We need.
Play it one more time, now, producer.
Ball out. Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
So you come here with your argument that climate change. That is a red herring, you know. It's fallacious reasoning, you know. Jamaica, the argument is literally garbage, you know. The man is saying, and then when you hear these things, you said to me, say, and then I hear a government senator saying she wants to test the mental capacity of the leader of the opposition. I will say to her, if you're going to test the mental capacity of the leader of the opposition, you should equally call for the mental capacity of the someday analysis of the prime minister as well.
What can go so?
So I am saying, Jamaica, when I hear Sapphire Longmore, Senator Sapphire Longmore, who's a trained psychiatrist, politicizing people's mental health. When I hear Sapphire Longmore, who is said to be one of the best psychiatrists in the Caribbean, because of your political allegiance, you are going to be saying that we need to be checking Mark Golding for psychiatric evaluation. I am therefore calling Jamaica for a psychiatric evaluation of both leaders. Because if you're going to call for one, call for two. Because Sapphire Longmore, when a prime minister can be blaming when I'm blaming climate change on the state of the roads
in 2024.
You are wrong, Senator Longmore. And you should never use your practice. You should never use your practice, Senator Longmore. You have compromised your practice for political gain, Senator Longmore. So if you're going to check Marky G, check your prime minister first. Who agree with me, Jamaica? If you must check Marky G, check the prime minister first. I remember he said sometimes he's ago, him can hardly sleep. So if him cannot sleep, Jamaica, him having insomnia, no sir. And if him having insomnia, can he govern effectively? All you could not administer another act. You could administer. That is unethical of you, Senator Longmore. It is unethical of you to use your private practice to be calling Senator Longmore. I expected better from you. I expected better from you, Sapphire Longmore. I expected better from you, Sapphire Longmore. Rude to use your practice to be questioning. So you're saying that Mark Golding, that is wrong, Sapphire Longmore. It is wrong, Sapphire Longmore. And I'm going to say, it is wrong. It is an abuse. And you must withdraw the statement, Sapphire Longmore.
Yes.
Withdraw it, Sapphire Longmore, and apologize, Sapphire Longmore. That was disrespectful and low, Sapphire Longmore. Andre Stevens. Andre Stevens is saying to you, you are wrong to have taken that line. Imagine. In other places, people would say this is an unethical sentiment, you know. This violates the ethical code, the medical ethics. Imagine you come out to say, oh, you think because we should check him. No, Sapphire, that's rude, man. Rude. Would you want any of your sons? Would you want anybody to come out to say they would want to question any of your sons for mental healthness or mental wellness? You think should have want nobody do that? That's low and desperate, Sapphire. And you have compromised yourself. And I hope it fixed. And you know what I mean? I hope our practice is affected by it. I hope Jamaica, imagine if she could do this. It therefore questions our professional ethics. You have compromised. And you know why I'm coming this high, Jamaica? When I had my breakdown, she was one of them I spoke to. So can you imagine, Jamaica? Can you imagine, Jamaica? A woman like that, know your business. Jamaica,
what can go so?
No, Jamaica. Just imagine now. Me now, go say something to her. And then on top of that, think about that tonight. Think about that tonight, Jamaica. Think about that tonight. But I have an interesting series coming up at 9:30. But I have a guest now, Jamaica, because President Trump has now taken an approach to do. He has called in the troops to begin the mass deportation. And several Jamaicans or several non-immigrants tonight are worrying what will be their fate. You know what I'm talking about tonight, Jamaica? And people who are listening, President Trump is saying he's bringing the troops. So tonight I have gotten, in a series to start, I've gotten an immigration and attorney who goes by the name of Laird Law. Can you bring in my guest for me tonight? Good night. You have muted.
There we go. That'll probably fix it. Can you hear me now?
Greetings.
How are you doing?
Are you Mr. Laird?
Yeah, that's my last name.
So you're on, welcome to PD TV News Jamaica. I hear that you're an excellent immigration and attorney. And we want to talk about what President Trump has begun.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me on. Just a quick way of background. I'm an American-born Jamaican. My family's from Jamaica, from both one from the coastline, the other one from Central and the St. Elizabeth area. I've been practicing immigration law for about a decade. For over a decade. We've seen a lot of changes from president to president, whether it be Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden, and now Trump again. So a lot of what we can expect is really what we've already seen before. So I'm happy to go over all that with everyone, just at least to alleviate some concerns and hopefully save people some money from some applications they might try and file that's not going to work out.
So with what is being said, what is really happening in terms of, he has made some pronouncements about mass deportation. Should Jamaicans be concerned, particularly like in New York, in New Jersey? Talk to us tonight. What really is going to happen?
Yeah, so a lot of the stuff you hear on the news is going to be noise, but we do have a lot of things right from his mouth. So right after he came in, he made a number of proclamations. We call them executive orders. It's basically him telling all of the people in the executive branch what he wants them to do. And so he already signed a number of orders declaring a national emergency at the border, declaring that certain smuggling groups that help bring people in, including some Jamaicans sometimes, are now going to be designated as terrorist groups. So that's going to bring a lot of issues. He's stopped asylum, at least temporarily, closed up the border, at least for the past 2 days. We've seen him shut down the border. But really what I was more interested in is what is he planning on doing a few months from now? And while he was signing one of the executive orders, he declared, one of the reporters actually asked him, hey, are you going to start doing raids? And his reply was, yes, I am going to start doing raids. And then the officer asked him, when are you going to start? And then he laughed and said, I'm not going to tell you that, but just know they are going to get started at some point. So if you are somebody who is legal in the country, if you have a green card, if you have citizenship, you're fine. There's not too much that he's able to do to you for the most part. If you're someone who has had some old convictions that haven't been dealt with yet, if you're someone who's in the United States without status or who's here illegally, then yes, you need to make sure that you get some advice to make sure that you put yourself in at least in a more strategically better position, meaning that either you do something to protect yourself or that you permanently are able to obtain some kind of status.
What about the executive order birthright citizenship? Can he really do anything to those Americans who got their citizenship through birth, right?
Yes, yes. So that's the big question that everybody's asking. In reality, right now, obviously he can sign anything that he wants and declare that that's what he wants to do. But from what I can tell, I've spoken to a few judges about this. I've spoken to many other attorneys about it. We don't think it's going to get very far, in all honesty. It is a scary law to pass. But for those who don't know, Donald Trump signed an executive order. Essentially, what it states is that individuals who were born in the United States but were not born to a green card holder or a US citizen. So that means that they were only born to someone who is out of status and certain people who are only here on temporary status. Those individuals will no longer automatically become US citizens. So a lot of people have been scared. That means they lost their citizenship, but you did not. And do not allow any attorney or any grifter out there to tell you that you've lost your citizenship. Only a judge could take that away, and they're not willing to do that. In reality, what happened is that Trump is declaring for anyone born 30 days from now, that's when the order kicks in, that those individuals won't receive citizenship unless their parents are a US citizen or a green card holder. However, what we expect is going to happen is he's going to get sued to the moon over this. And very likely there's going to be about 4 or 5 judges across the country that are going to put what we call an injunction. They're going to freeze that order and prevent it from being put into effect. So I would be very surprised if it got any further. One reporter even asked him while he was signing it, do you think that's going to stand up in the courts? And I can't remember exactly what he said, but he did kind of indicate that even he would be surprised if it didn't get stopped by the courts.
Wow. So you have been doing immigration law for about 10 years.
That's right, yeah.
So you have been doing immigration law for 10 years. Talk to me now. For those persons who are undocumented, there's nothing on them, nothing that stands for them. Can you get them documented or legitimized with all that is happening now? What are the possibilities of it?
So it's going to be a lot harder, but it's one of these things where it's definitely worth trying to do. If you're inside the country and you're trying to get your documents, it is always worth giving it a try. The best ways of doing it are going to be through family members, whether it's going to be US citizen children, your parents. If your parents are green card holders, you don't have to wait for them to be citizens. They can file for you. Siblings can, but the waiting list is so long that most people aren't going to make it. And then of course the biggest thing is going to be spouses. If you marry a US citizen, if you marry a green card holder, a lot of people don't know this. The last time Trump was in office, he favored everyone that was marrying a green card holder. It used to be almost a 5-year wait if you married a green card holder for you to get your green card. Overnight, he turned it to 0 days. It was all made current. The news didn't talk about it. We had to let our clients know, and we were just slipping tons of people in through that method because it meant even if your spouse, for whatever reason, couldn't become a citizen, you could get your green card the next day. So really? Yeah, 100%. So I tell people all the time, make sure that you pay attention because while he is really strict on illegal immigration, there are certain parts of legal immigration that he has a soft spot for. And we've seen him just suddenly open it. He doesn't tell his people. He doesn't want his voters to know, but he does it. And obviously us attorneys notice and we take advantage of that. So even when things seem hopeless, always look for those little nuggets that can help you out. The other big thing I want to get the message out there is SIDGE. If you have a child that is in the United States, it doesn't matter if it's your child or not. Maybe it's your grandchild, maybe it's your niece or nephew who's come to visit you. If their parents are neglecting them, if their parents are abusing them or have abandoned them, doesn't matter if it's one parent or both parents, if the father's left the house, if the mother isn't feeding the child or clothing the child, you can take guardianship of that child while they're in the US and that child gets a green card. Nothing Trump can do can stop that. It's automatic. It goes right through there.
Mr. Laird, repeat that part about the child and the green card. Yes.
So if you have a child, right, and this we know this happens with loads of people in Jamaica, and that child has been abandoned by their father, or let's say the mother is neglecting them. or maybe the father is physically abusing them. If that child comes to visit you inside the United States, or if that child, for whatever reason, is under your care in the United States, you can file for that child to get a green card, even though it's not your child. If it is your child, you can do it, or if it's not your child, you can do it, so long as one of the parents neglected, abused, or abandoned that child. That's all that matters. So I have a lot of mothers that are filing for their children because the father long done abandoned. I have one child where unfortunately his mother went off to become a stripper, leaving him behind. The father's not interested. His grandmother is applying for him right now because he's here in the United States. He's doing very well in school. And I've had child after child after child that's been abandoned by their and there's been cousins, there's been social workers, it's been whoever happens to pick up this child starts taking care of them. The
Yes.
child loves living with them, wants to stay here in the United States. They file guardianship, we get that child a green card immediately.
So that is called a specialized juvenile filing.
Yeah, it's called a special immigrant juvenile petition.
Okay. So what about those people who have been there for probably 10, 15 years and they don't have any form of legality? They would be classified as alien. Can you sort them out?
Right. So it all depends on their situation, right? Some people that have come to me after being here for many years, yeah, I find out there was a family petition for them, or there was a work petition for them that I was able to revive and bring them back. It's really on a case-by-case basis because immigration laws have changed so much. So if you've been here 10, 20 years, you easily could have been through 3 or 4 different major changes in immigration, and any one of them could have given you some kind of benefit. You just don't know it yet. So we always tell people just get some advice, talk to people, especially if you can find an attorney to sit down and chat with them. Always come in, chat with us if you need to, and figure out where you fit in. Because if there's some place you fit in, you shouldn't leave that on the table. If there's no place for you to fit in, and now you're looking at this system, we're going to see what Trump's priorities are in the coming month or two. They have deportation priorities. That's the order in which immigration is going to go around arresting people. We don't know what they are right now. The first time he did it, his priorities were honestly similar to Obama's. They're almost identical. This second time, he's been changing a lot. So there's a good chance that the priorities aren't going to remain the same. And so the first time people that had been here for 10 years, they weren't high priority. Now, I don't know what type of message he's trying to send. So we'll see. He'll release the list likely in a few weeks.
So much that is happening. There's so much that is happening. So at this time, you have to wait and see and then respond.
Right, exactly. Everything is wait and see for us right now.
So what about in the case of like teachers or professionals who are there, but they haven't gotten the full status? Can you sort them out?
So let's say you're a teacher and you're filing, you've been here legally. A lot of people come on J1 visas, M1 visas. If any of you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. The opportunity may come up for you in the future, though, if you're a teacher. If you're here on those visas, there are ways to get yourself petitioned for and to apply for work in a local school system, and then you can get yourself a green card. And those avenues, so far, Trump has shown that he's going to remain them open. We'll see, because his base is kind of against it. But as far as if you're here without any documentation and you try and do that, no one can get you an employment visa for the most part if you are here illegally. Once you lose your status, you're kind of locked out of that. And it's really going to be mostly based off of a family petition, an abandonment or abuse petition, as people call it, if your spouse has abused you or abandoned you. Those are really the only ways that you're going to be able to pull it off. As far as people overseas, so let's say you're in Jamaica and you're trying to come in, that's going to be a bit of a different story. Trump has had a bad history. Well, the U.S. in general has had a bad history on giving people visas recently. We've seen. But he's had a bad history on some of those visitor visas. He's been pretty strict about it. He's been pretty tight on the deportations as well. The Jamaican government's been taking people back where they normally would have been refusing it. So I can't have a promise to you that the applications are going to be easier. But as far as employment applications go for teachers and things of that nature, they still went fairly smoothly under his old administration. We'll see what they do under the new one.
Oh, and in a case of like a fiance, can they get visa and all of those things, or there's going to be a problem in getting that at this time, a fiance visa?
So right now, I would still recommend doing it. You're as far as Trump is concerned, I've read enough about him to know that he's pro fiance visa. His own wife is an immigrant. His vice president's wife comes from an immigrant family. Generally speaking, they're okay with marriage applications. The problem is there's been a growing number of people in his voting base that are not so favorable towards that. They've generally believed that there's been too much scamming going on with fiance visas, and they feel that immigration has been intentionally lax in clamping down on those things. So could he, as a compromise, maybe start sacrificing fiance visas in exchange for getting the marriage applications to keep going smoothly? It's hard to say because we know I don't personally think he cares that much about birthright citizenship, but his base really did. So that's why he made that decision. So there's going to be no guarantee that he wouldn't do the same thing when it comes to fiance visas. My message would be get out there and get your fiance visa as soon as possible. If you are engaged to someone, if you're thinking about getting married, move forward with it now before any changes might occur. If changes are going to occur, it's going to be in the negative. They're not going to make the system easier as far as fiancés go.
And where do you operate? Which state are you in?
I'm in New York and New Jersey. I operate, in all 50 states, obviously. If clients are all over the world, I have to represent. But as far as where my physical location is, it's in New York, it's in New Jersey, but nowadays everything's online. So, of course, we just operate wherever there happens to be a cell phone or a computer.
So you're accessible for all states to assist.
That's right. That's right.
Interesting. But the deportation that he's saying that he's gathering the people to send them back home.
That's right.
How do we, what can you tell Jamaicans tonight who potential, because there are raids to come, there are people to be picked up. Already in Jamaica, they're saying that the government of Jamaica should put in place tents to accommodate those who Trump is sending back home. In your estimation, do you think that Jamaicans on a whole will be sent back home, a significant portion of Jamaicans?
Oh, it's a hard prediction. All right, don't quote me on this, but I would probably think that as far as and pardon my parlance, but I always say the West Indies. But as far as the West Indies is concerned, I think Jamaicans by and large will be the largest number that are going to be sent back. They're the largest number that immigrates, and they have a huge amount of violators that have been picked on by ICE for years. That's nothing negative. Obviously, many of them are my own family members. It's more the fact that a lot of people, when you've had a country that's had a close connection with the United States.
Can you repeat that part, please? You said that Jamaicans are what? Repeat that, because I don't think them repeat that part. They said that Jamaicans more likely will be the country with the most. Repeat that part.
Right, sure. It's the country with the largest number of people, at least out of the Caribbean, that's actually been entering the United States. It's also the country with the largest number of violators, unfortunately, as well. Because what it means is that in certain periods of time, the U.S. has given large numbers of visitor visas and temporary work visas to Jamaicans. Like I said, including my own family members have come over on temporary work visas. What happens is that a number of people, obviously in that time period, lots of people are going to have children, get married, start relationships while they're here, and many of them are going to overstay their visas, whatever our opinions may be about that. And so there's a larger number of people that are here from certain countries than there are from other countries. You can even see the list online. USCIS, ICE, they released the list of where they believe most of the violators are coming from. And so as a result, it's been a particular target. For instance, when Obama went down to Jamaica, remember, and he gave his I call it the Wagwan speech because that's how he started off, and everyone got excited. When he was down there doing that, he was actually brokering a deal with everyone. I'm not picking on any particular party, but he was making deals to ensure the fact that the Jamaican government would stop interfering with deportations. And he got that deal. They rearranged the embassy here in the United States. There were certain tricks that we were able to do to delay people. Those tricks disappeared overnight. During COVID, you saw a lot of the hubbub of there being so many.
So you're saying
Go ahead,
that
sorry, say that again.
A lot of Jamaicans.
He did, yeah. I don't know if he did more than Trump. I didn't keep track of the numbers, but he definitely opened up the door.
Under Obama rule, do you have an estimation of how many he deported?
I don't. My apologies. I'll look that up for you later, though. But ICE does keep track of that. They keep all the numbers up on their website, so we could pop on there later on after I'm done here. I can even check on it. And remember, their numbers are more estimates, but they're pretty consistent from year to year. I say they're estimates because they also use different definitions. For Obama, if he kicked you out before you came in, that was considered a deportation. Under Biden, I don't think that was a deportation, for instance. So they all have different definitions. But by and large, what we see, and many Jamaicans who are here in the US can tell you, what they see is that if ICE comes down hard, sure, they're going to go after the Hispanics number one, right? They're going to go after everyone from South and Central America. That's their number one target. They're definitely going after Haitians. That'll be their number two target. We expect that to happen. Believe it or not, Chinese are up there, but Jamaicans are up there as well. And so with it just being a small country in comparison to say, go ahead, please.
So you're saying Jamaica is in the top
Sorry,
five? Indians and the Chinese, the Haitians and the Spaniards.
I'm not going to give top 5, top 10 until I look at the numbers, but they are up there. If you ask an ICE officer, who is he picking up the most that week? You wouldn't be surprised, right? Let's say, for instance, if you hear Haiti, you're not going to be surprised, but it's a small island. Why would you hear Haiti? It's not that big. Why is it that? Because we just know there's been a lot of Haitians that have immigrated over here, and a lot of them obviously are going to violate what status they've been given. And so it's the same with Jamaica as well, that there's going to be a lot that have come over. There's going to be a lot that have had loads of them are going to be amazing. Loads of them are going to be fine and sorted and be citizens. And then many of them as well are going to fall through the cracks. They're going to have an application get denied. Something's going to happen to them that's going to put them out of status. And so as a result, when ICE is looking, yeah, they're going to be particularly sensitive to certain groups of people that they're looking for. As I said, if you speak to my clients, if you speak to a lot of Jamaicans living in the United States, they'll confirm it for you as well. That they're like, yeah, there was a lot of Jamaicans there when I got arrested, or when I visited many of them in detention. Same deal.
H2, for instance, here is a scenario. A H2B worker who overstays and marries to a US citizen, can they do filing?
An H2B, yes. So an H2B is a legal entry into the United States, right? Just like a visitor visa or something similar. And so let's say you overstay any visa. There's a few exceptions, but with most visas, when you overstay, you lose status and they're going to set you up for deportation if they catch you. However, if you marry a US citizen, they're willing to waive the fact that you overstayed your visa because it's a citizen, and they're willing to give you your green card in the United States because you entered legally originally, even though you overstayed your visa eventually.
Wow. What are your consultation fees like?
So from my office, John. Well, go
Mhm.
ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Say that again.
Several persons have reached out to me asking, what are your consultation costs like? You're going to get a lot of business.
So
I'm just telling you from now, you know, business.
All right.
This platform, plenty business. So I am asking you tonight, what are your consultation fees like?
So generally speaking, when it comes to our consultation fees, we're usually are going to be $100 per consultation. That lasts for, I always tell people it lasts for half an hour, but in all honesty, I end up on the phone forever with people because I always want to make sure that everyone knows what they're getting into, knows whether or not it's worth it, and figures out whether or not I'd be able to help them by the end of the conversation. What I'll do for people calling in from your show is that if they do end up hiring me, I'll contribute that $100 directly towards their fee, so that then we can begin the process already with them having put a small deposit on the amount.
Repeat that part. What you would do for the people?
Sure. So what I'll do is I'll take the $100 consultation fee, and if they hire me, I'll add that $100 and put it towards the fee that it would have cost to hire me. So whatever it is that they hire me to do, we'll just take the $100, put it into that fee, and move on.
Wow, that is not bad. So Jamaica, we're going to have Mr. Laird here from time to time to talk all things immigration. This is a one in a part of series to come. How I find him, Jamaica, I've never spoken to Mr. Laird, but one of my associates says, Andre, with what is happening, a lot of people are panicking. They need to know more about the situation and how to get on their status. So I'm saying Mr. Laird will be coming here from time to time to do discussions, just as how we did it for the half hour here on PDTV News Jamaica. The number to contact Mr. Laird is 212 233 2988. 212 233 2988. That is lairdslaw.org, or you can find him at lairdlaw.org. If you need to do business with him, just say that you got the information from Partner Draw TV, and certainly his contact is 212 233 2988. So I'm looking forward to having you again, Mr. Laird, and for us to keep the conversations ongoing about really what is happening with the immigration situation in America and keep the people informed. His consultation fee is $100 US. However, he says that if you do business with him, he'll subtract that $100 US from the final fee, which is not a bad business. So thanks again for coming, Sir Laird, and we look forward having you again.
All right. Thanks again for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, I'm going to take a break now, and when I come back, I come with the hottest topic of the night. Let us take a break now.
Say goodbye to pain. If you suffer from arthritis, sciatica, fibromyalgia, muscular, back, hip, knee, headache, and sinusitis, then Dr. Brown Arthritis Joint and Remedy Oil Pain is the answer. Listen to another satisfied customer.
Hi, I wanted to let you know that I've used this arthritis joint and remedy oil, and I tested it out with her tester a couple of times because I have a knee that's been driving me crazy. It hurts so much. And I put this on and walked around for a little bit, and I thought, okay, I'm really liking this stuff, and would absolutely recommend that you try it.
Enjoy life without the pain. It's just a rub away. Visit our website or contact us at 917-557-6204 and get this amazing remedy oil.
Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the Court of Public Opinion. Welcome, Jamaica, back to the Court of Public Opinion. I started a series last night to ask some questions. And already the rat traps set, Jamaica. I asked last night, Courtney, whether or not a victim was in the hospital with gunshot wounds, didn't I? I asked last night if a victim was in the hospital with gunshot wounds, didn't I? Jamaica, I tell you that when I speak, I speak from a position of being informed. So people are going to come now. People stay on the show tonight because they want to know where Andre Stevens is going. Where am I going, Jamaica? The police said today they would have issued a statement about the chopping of the mayor. Monday gone. No. All right, say for instance, Tuesday, no statement. Wednesday, still no statement. And here comes tomorrow. But the police said there was a man who is in the hospital with a gunshot wound to the chest. A gunshot wound to the chest. And I said to you last night, gunshot wound, and the man is not cooperating with the police. The police is also confirming today, Courtney, the man with a gunshot wound to the chest, but he's saying nothing to the police. Ask yourself now, Jamaica. The man with the gunshot wound to the chest, is he alive or is he dead?
Yeah.
The man with the gunshot wound to the chest, Jamaica, is he alive or is he dead?
All right. Partner draw.
I'm going to ask again. The man with a gunshot wound to the chest. Gunshot wound to the chest. Is he alive? Or is he dead? Courtney, Jamaica, YouTube and TikTok. Share this live. Because tonight I am going to take on a perspective. They said that he's under police guard from morning, Florence Hamilton. Ask yourself if he's alive at this hour. From this morning, you heard that. The police said they were going to do what Courtney gave a full comprehensive statement today. There's nothing forthcoming. And it's going into tomorrow. Ask yourself, Jamaica. Thank you, Elaine Foster, for starting the marathon, because I am going somewhere tonight and people should bless this show, because where I'm going tonight, Jamaica. Courtney, yes, teacher. It was said to us that the mayor was attacked at his home.
After 11.
But in another news article today, it said it occurred around 11 p.m. at a newly constructed premises, which is not the mayor's home. Jamaica, I am going to say it again. Go on to the Gleaner website, the Gleaner. And it said, the incident, which is said to have occurred around 11 p.m. at a newly constructed premises, which is not at the mayor's home. But when Abka Fitzhenley spoke to the media, rat trap set tonight, Jamaica.
All right. Partner draw. Partner draw. Andre. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. The two for the rat them. Set a rat trap.
Jamaica. In the Gleaner report this morning, who said, who chopped the mayor? Who chopped Belnavis? Abka Fitzhenley, Jamaica, told us that what, Courtney? The mayor was chopped at his house. And here is the article saying, by the Gleaner, a newly constructed premises which is not at the mayor's home. You see where I'm getting at tonight, Jamaica. Courtney, yes, TikTok and YouTube. We make it make sense tonight.
Where we did?
Apka Fitzhenley. Belnavis. Courtney. If you were chopped 3 times to the head, Jamaica. I remember one time doing an event. You remember me that do the event down at Digicel and me to get the cut in on my face right here, sir. I got a cut somewhere right here, Jamaica. One little slit right here, sir. And that was blood. And the mayor got 3 chops to the head. And he, Jamaica, drove from St. Mary to St. Anne's Bay Hospital. Jamaica, I'm going to ask you again. If you get a cut in your head or on your face, the amount of blood that normally comes from those areas, and to be getting a chop, and then on top of those 3 chops, Jamaica, he drove from St. Mary to St. Anne's Bay Hospital.
What can go so?
That to me would have been a drive, Courtney, approximately about 30 minutes. Losing blood. If him losing blood and him would equally be dizzy. Nauseous, something, Jamaica. How then was the mayor able to drive himself? So, it is my question. Did the crime, did the chop really happen in St. Mary? Or did it happen somewhere in St. Anne?
Close proximity.
All right. Partner draw.
Am I making sense tonight, Jamaica? Am I making sense tonight? And that would be about 45 minutes from Morocco, Bessa up there, say, you know. That's enough driving, you know.
In a night.
Or was the mayor really not in St. Mary and it happened in St. Anne? I am going somewhere tonight, Jamaica. Journey with me tonight. Journey with me tonight, Jamaica. Journey with me tonight. And ask yourself, could it be the incident happened in St. Anne? But because of how disgraceful the incident was in St. Anne, was that the reason the mayor voluntarily did what? Discharge himself from the hospital to go home. But in going home, Jamaica, people in St. Mary, you all know Mikey. It is my view that it's 2 separate incidents. And I believe, or it is alleged, Mayor, everybody in St. Mary know about Mikey. Mayor, it is alleged that from time to time, Mikey comes to the house to get like food and money. Mayor, the people in St. Mary know about Mikey. Mayor, there are cameras to show of Mikey coming in on the property from time to time. You see where I'm going with this argument? I don't think, honestly, where I'm going with this argument, you know. Hey! I don't think, you know, see where I'm going with this argument, you know. I'm asking you tonight, Jamaica. Could it be that a scene that never existed at the mayor's house was created? I don't think people know what I'm getting at. Could it be a scenario or a crime scene was created at a residence that never existed? So could it be an incident happened in St. Anne? The incident was so embarrassing, cannot go on record, and another scene created at the mayor's house to say that a breaking happened. And so Mayor Belnavis, did anyone hear the shot? Did any neighbor hear a shot fired? Because if a shot is fired, you know, a neighbor would hear it, not so Courtney. Or was it a case, Mayor, your security team handled business? People wondering we're talking, you know. Did your security team handle, clean up anything, Mayor, for you? You're not going to answer that, Mayor? Did your security team clean up anything like that? To them not speaking. Then the police really can't release a statement. And here is Apka Fitzhenley lying to the public that the incident happened at the house. Lying to say the incident happened at the house when it is now confirmed that it happened at an unfinished, so another premises. There's more to this, you know, Jamaica. There's more to this. Oh, what a web. Oh, what a web we weave. Oh, what a web. I'm not saying anything more for now. But I can tell you, did the mayor visit someone? You remember somebody called in the day program and said he went somewhere at a particular time he shouldn't have gone. Leave it at that, and then that's how he became that. Yeah. Or you're going to hear it happened in nearby bushes. I think I want to open the lines, but I'm afraid to open the lines because some of you callers, when you're calling, only know how to, only don't know. But you know, Jamaica, I'm going to leave it for here. No, don't take down the call. No calls. No calls. I'll come back tomorrow night. Tomorrow. Unless I open the phone lines. All right, let me open them. But if I opening the phone lines, bless up the super chat. Because the program was a good program. Especially for the overseas people who got the immigration story. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yes, caller, good night. Hello. Hello. Opening the lines until 10:30. Come, students, I gave you a good immigration series. Bless up the super chat and so forth. Bless up anything you want. And remember to come support me tomorrow with the food. People are saying, oh, Andre, be careful when you're selling the food, etc. Yeah, we walk under the protection of the Holy Ghost. People might come and hurt me. 50 murders recorded from the start of January 1 till now. But you do you believe the police? Hello, good night.
Yeah, Andre, the house is his house, but it's a brand new house.
What you say, darling?
It's 5 minutes away from my house, and it's a brand new house.
Okay.
As 5 minutes away from my house, and it's a brand new house. It's his house. That's Mr. Belnavis' house.
Okay. All right, darling.
Yes. Yes, glass house too, but them a throw a gunshot instead of stone.
What is it about gunshot?
I say gunshot instead of stone, and they live in a glass house, they must not throw stone. But it's not stone throwing, it's gunshot and chop up.
Lady, be careful, be careful. Careful. All right, no problem.
All right.
I'm going on nice series on the Yes, hello.
Hi.
Yes, Miss. You call this program?
No, this is the wrong number. Sorry about that.
Wrong number. Okay. Okay. The people them said the Mikey that I show died in Mandeville Hospital of natural causes. So probably I got the wrong picture. But I can tell you, Jamaica, the mayor needs to tell who is Mikey. You hear what I say? Thank you, Ingrid. The mayor should talk. Who is Mikey? A lot of people asking me for the information for the attorney. A lot of people asking me for the information. As so much I know. Let me start sending the information for the attorney. But remember tomorrow, students, is my lunchtime. Remember to Nobody not calling me, you know. Remember to support the lunch initiative tomorrow. All right? Remember to support the lunch initiative tomorrow and every day going forward. People said they're afraid about the mayor. The allegations that I hear about that man is what I hear. But probably the mayor will suffer from some serious injuries, you know. Could it be that him going to suffer from speech impediment, or cause where he said that he got where they said that he got our memory loss. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Ask yourself, Jamaica. It could be. It could be that is where the whole thing going to come from. But I'm going to leave it for there for now. Students, there's more I could say, you know. I don't want him to lose his memory. I don't want him to be at that place where things get bad. Jamaica, even though it's a labor right, you understand me? No, certain things me no want wish pan all me enemy. Hello, good night. Hello, good. Everybody I call and I hang up. Everybody I call and I hang up. He's still human, Jamaica. Not Jamaica. I wouldn't want him being a one state, Courtney, whereby him have memory loss or sickness. No, man, the brain is the brain, you know. And he's still human. But they must talk how it really go. They must, you hear me say, Jamaica? They must talk how it really go. Stop hiding it. Stop hiding it. Stop creating scenarios and say this happen and that. Because people are seeing the ugly truth. Somebody say, Andre, don't sorry for him. He messed up a lot of people to reach at such a high level in life. I don't know. Him can go seek impenance. Him can go seek impenance, Jamaica, and get back at a good place with God. People out there who know the thing now, you can call me and reach out to me. But I am telling you tonight, I believe it's two places the incident happened, and one place was morphed into saying, but in time, you and I will all know. People out there know, you know. Sonia, why are you not interested in the business? 8,400 people there, and not even 10 hours tonight. Say, I have the information, but I not release everything one time. Until then, Jamaica, my name is Andre Stevens, and this was PD TV News Jamaica. Whatsoever in a dark shall surely come to light. Walk good, stay well, and I will see you tomorrow in Midday Connection. Good night. Good night. Good night.